number 72, junior Zach Hogan, and head coach Larry Wilson.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to coverage of the high school
Logan High.
playoffs on Channel 39. It's the Herriman Mustangs and the Logan Grizzlies, respectively, the two top-scoring 4A teams in the state. The Logan Grizzlies bring in an undefeated season. Herriman looking to improve last year's playoff performance. The number one quarterback in the state against the number one rusher. We'll have all the exciting action for you right after these messages.
In our world, famous floats get a new spin. Introducing the new A&W Orange Freeze, now only 99 cents. A tasty new hand-spun treat that's both light and refreshing. Try our root beer freeze too, only at A&W.
Hi, this is Bobby at your locally owned Ashley Furniture Home Store. You're not going to believe the great deals we have right now with our non-profit event. Right now, with our huge non-profit event, our entire store is on sale. Mattresses, sofas, recliners, lamps, you name it. Anything in this store, as well as anything we can order, all at our non-profit event. I dare you to compare in the valley, out of the valley, on the internet. It doesn't matter. Our prices won't be beat.
Hello, Bruin, and welcome to Crimson Field, home of the Logan Grizzlies, the undefeated team in 4A. And they are hosting the Herriman Mustangs in the opening round of the state 4A high school playoffs. This is the final game of the opening round. Herriman played 5A football last year. They have appeared in the playoffs both years in the history of their high school. Brand new school in the very furthest southwest corner of the Salt Lake Valley. The Logan Grizzlies, their 45th playoff appearance. And as we mentioned, the only undefeated team in 4A. This is the Grizzlies' 7th undefeated season, the first since 1978. And in that year, they went 12-0 and won the state championship. It's the first meeting of these two teams, and they are the highest scoring teams in 4A. Coming into this game, Herriman averaging 36.2 points per game and Logan 44.9. It's the second time the coaches have faced off. In 1999 in the state 4A championship, the Grizzlies played Highland, which was then coached by Coach Larry Wilson. Logan won that game 14-0. Speaking of Coach Wilson, we had an opportunity to talk to him before the game, and here's what he had to say about this year's Herriman Mustangs. Coach Larry Wilson, your Herriman Mustangs make the playoffs for the second year in a row of a brand new school. How does that help the kids build on last year's success?
Well, I think it's part of a process that we put in place when we first, started the program, and set a high expectation, set the bar high, and have an expectation that the kids will. Last year was shock the state, right, which I felt we did. This year was to be better, to improve upon that. And they've done that.
You started out red hot, 5-0, then struggled just a little bit down the season and had to play your way into the playoffs. Do you feel that helps you or hurts you?
It probably hurt us having to play in a little bit, especially, trying to prepare on a very, very short week for an outstanding Logan team. So, it certainly wasn't a benefit to us. And this will be our fourth game in 15 days, our third game in 10 days. So with a young team, it's going to certainly be a challenge.
For the Mustangs to be successful and to advance in the playoffs, what do you need to see on the field?
Number 12 sit in the stands for Logan. Probably more than anything else, we got to ball control. We got to keep good field position. Try to minimize, Logan's offense being on the field. Both those are a tall order. Everybody talks about Logan's offense. Their defense is outstanding.
Well, Coach, we wish you and the Mustangs the best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach, thank you for being so gracious with your time. It's high school playoff game. Coach Wilson and I were reminiscing about that. We both remember it as the coldest game that either one of us have ever been to, and it was absolutely frigid. We're underway with the opening kickoff, and we'll have a chance to talk with Coach Mike Favero. Let's hear what he had to say about this year's undefeated Logan Grizzlies. Coach Favero, I've heard you talk about the 3 seasons in high school football: preseason, region, and the playoffs. Here's season 3, and the Grizzlies are still undefeated.
It's the most important one. We're 0-0, so everybody started undefeated as of yesterday. So It's 0-0.
Does a Saturday game throw you in preparation? Does it help? Does it hurt? Does it make any difference?
As long as the other team has to play on Saturday, it makes no difference.
What do you think the Grizzlies need to do to be successful? You've got a great rushing team on the other side of the ball.
We got to stop their run. Number 13 is a great player, as well as our quarterback in triple option. We got to stop play action, and we got to score points.
Coach, good luck to you and the Grizzlies.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks, you bet. The first possession of the ball game for the Herriman Mustangs, and true to form, they keep it on the ground. They started out 1st and 10 on their own 17-yard line. It is taken out to the 20. It's a gain of 3 yards on the run. Now, the Herriman Mustangs come into this game 4-7 last year, 3-3 in the region. They improved to 8-3 this year, but still struggled in the region. They defeated Springville in a play-in game on Tuesday, walloping them 44-22. They scored 30 points in the first half. So Herriman can put points on the board. Option pitch while he was in the grass, and a great athletic move. And a pitch all the way to this outside to Francis Bernard, the leading rusher in the state. The 6', 190-pound running back is a junior. And on the season, he has 164 carries for 1,466 yards and 22 rushing TDs. Lepea Manu, the quarterback, made the athletic pitch there, and he also is one of their leading rushers, 63 carries, 529 yards, and 6 TDs. The I backfield. Herriman will show us the I, the pro set, sometimes a couple of triple sets. Intended receiver was number 31, Trevor Harwood, and the incompletion will make it 3rd and 5. Herriman facing 4th down. Francis Bernard, as we mentioned, has 1,466 yards on the season. He is also their leading receiver with 23 receptions, 318 yards, 1 TD. Gabe Rifflin has 12 receptions, 322 yards, and 6 TDs. And the little pooch punt, and Logan's going to get the ball in great field position, and Herriman is forced to punt on their first possession, and the Grizzlies will have the ball 1st and 10. The ball is spotted at their own 37-yard line. Now, when you look at the Logan Grizzlies, a lot of times you end up talking about DJ Nelson. 191 on 307 attempts. That's good for slightly over 62%. And so far this year, he's passed for 2,352 yards, 33 touchdowns against only 4 interceptions. He is very precise and very careful. One of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback in the state, regardless of classification, certainly leads in the 4A ranks. And as anticipated, Grizzlies come out with their spread offense and send Smith in motion. And our first penalty of the game, the legal procedure against the Grizzlies.
5 yards, still 1st down.
And so we have a 5-yard penalty as you hear the official there. DJ is also one of the leading rushers for the Grizzlies, 179 carries, 1,102 yards, 18 touchdowns. John Smith right behind him, 45 carries, 332 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
John Smith incomplete. 2nd down and 15.
So the incompletion will make it 2nd and about 15 for the Grizzlies. On the receiving side of the ball, leading receivers for the Grizzlies are Smith, 59 receptions, 703 yards, 11 touchdowns. Bo Artist, 32 receptions, 533 yards, and 6 touchdowns. Smith with the ball, and he picks up 4 yards.
3rd down and 11 for the Grizzlies.
Both of these teams get a lot of attention for their scoring, but oftentimes what is overlooked is how good they are on the defensive side of the ball. Nelson all day, complete. Depending on the spot, it's going to be very close to a 1st down. That is Artist on the catch, the leading receiver for the Grizzlies, one of them. And depending on the spot, he's going to be about a half yard short. I anticipate the Grizzlies to go for it.
They say it's just a little short.
No, they haven't moved the sticks. Then they signal
Sticks,
first
it is a
down.
first down.
So they say a first down, the first down of the game for the Grizzlies. A little confusion. One of them pointed, one of them's waiting.
Yeah, we had a first down. Yeah.
Well, the referees confer, making sure they're on the same page, and that's fine. That's what you like to have them do. The Grizzlies, a perfect 5-0 in the region, 10-0 on the season. Herriman comes into this 2-3 in the region, 8-3 on the region, or 8-3 overall, 2-3 in the region. Herriman struggled a little bit down the stretch. They blanked Murray 49-0, and then they lost to Westlake 21-7. Beat Clearfield 50-14, and then had the play-in game against Springfield. But they struggled against Skyline, losing by a point 27-26, and Olympus beat them 27-21. It is a first down. DJ Nelson alone in the backfield. The way the Logan Grizzlies run their offense, they get to the line, force the defense to stay set, no substitutions, and then they do what they want. Nelson on a designed run, well played by Herriman. He's going to pick up a tough 3 yards on the run. In on the tackle for Herriman, number 52, Christian Martinez, as well as number 59, E.J. Bernard, the cousin of the outstanding running back for the Herriman Mustangs. Halfback screen on the far side. Smith loses his footing after a gain of 5 on the pass. Offensively, for the Logan Grizzlies, you have number 1, Hagan Anderson, number 4, Bo Artist, number 5, Jake Thompson, DJ Nelson, the quarterback, Tater Compton, number 15, John Schmidt, number 29. You also have number 72, Hampton Ware, number 73, Ditto Marin, and number 75, Dalton Cole. And Thompson, good for a first down and a big 10-yard gain for the Grizzlies.
39-yard line, first down for the Grizzlies.
And the Grizzlies moving the ball efficiently here against Herriman. Defensively, Herriman has number 2, Kenyon Hansen, number 3, Thad Hay, number 4, Cialo Mobley, number 8, Lupia Mano. The quarterback also comes in and plays some defense. Artist in motion. DJ rolls. Chased. Nice stiff arm. Out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 4. Good job hustling over by number 23 for Herriman. That's Stetson Sartor. And also coming over there to try to cut him off is number 3, Thad Hay. Herriman also defensively. Francis Bernard plays both ways. Stetson Sartor, number 23. Number 34, Ben Richard. Number 47, Devin Rasmussen. That's a give and a go. Nice big hole. Smith around the corner and good for 9 yards, nearly 11 for another Grizzly first down.
First and 10 from the Herriman 24-yard
down to the Herriman 24-yard line. 47, Devin Rasmussen. 56, Urban Medina. 59, E.J. Bernard, as well as number 88, David Christensen, round out the starters for the Herriman Mustangs. The Grizzlies also have number 79, Cottle, as a starting offensive lineman on this right side. Nelson, good protection across the middle, complete, and bangs it down inside. Jesse Brady, number 7, outstanding receiver for the Grizzlies, takes it down to the 12. That's a 10-yard gain and another Grizzly first down. Fourth first down of the ball game. The Grizzlies being extremely efficient and as powerful offensively as you expect them to be. Back of the end zone. Intended receiver number 22, Johnny Luke, not quite able to bring it down. Luke, well known for another thing. He is the interceptions leader on the Grizzly team with 10 interceptions, getting a chance to play a little offense this time. So they send Brady, Artist. I'm trying to see who else is on the far side. That's Smith. And on this side, Thompson. A lot of times you'll see a quarterback draw here. No, across the middle, Smith. He's got a chance at the end zone. Great downfield block, and John Smith is in from 12 yards out for a Grizzly touchdown.
P.J. Nelson, John Schmidt, 12-yard touchdown pass. Jake Thompson into it.
As you see on the replay, very well designed. They see something in that Herriman defense that thinks that they've got the underneath, and that time they certainly did. Thompson in for the extra point. Up and good, and the Grizzlies lead 7-0 with 7:23 to play in the first. We'll be back after these messages.
Hi, this is Bob at your locally owned Ashley Furniture Home Store. You're not going to believe the great deals we have right now with our non-profit event. Right now with our huge non-profit event, our entire store is on sale. Mattresses, sofas, recliners, lamps, you name it. Anything in this store as well as anything we can order, all at our non-profit event. I dare you to compare in the valley, out of the valley, on the internet. It doesn't matter. Our prices won't be beat.
In our world, famous floats get a new spin. Introducing the new A&W Orange Freeze, now only 99 cents. A tasty new hand-spun treat that's both light and refreshing. Try our root beer freeze too, only at A&W.
Thompson puts his leg into it, and it goes out the back of the end zone. And if they gave points for kickoffs, Thompson would have added 3 to his total. Let's not forget how good the special teams unit for the Logan Grizzlies is. Last week against East, Thompson kicked a 51-yard field goal. He had 3 field goals in the game, and he shows the strength of his leg there. Coming into this game, the press talked about 2 things. Could the Herriman defense slow down the Logan offense? And could the Logan defense, minus 3 of their starters who are not playing in this game, slow down the Herriman rushing attack? So far, Herriman has gone 3 and punt, and the Grizzlies have gone well down the field. But now, the Herriman Mustangs open it up. Ball carrier number 21, Zach McPherson, has 9 yards on the opening carry. Tackle made by number 15, Taylor Compton. So it's second and a very short one. Strong run by McPherson. High backfield, 2 wideouts this side. Upimano keeps it, pitches this side, good for the first down. Nice open field tackle by Johnny Luke, number 22. But big number 13, Francis Bernard, picks up 6 and a first down. Lepiamano, the quarterback, showing that he can pitch and run the option very well. He is the second leading rusher on the team. Lepiamano under center. And he gives it to Bernard, and Bernard fooled the defense. There was a Logan Grizzly in the backfield, and Bernard able to run right underneath him for a carry of 4 yards.
9-yard line. Second down and 5 for the Mustangs.
The Grizzlies without 3 of their defensive starters, 1 lineman, 1 linebacker, 1 safety. Second and 6 for the Mustangs. Power I in the backfield now. The pitch. And Bernard gets stacked up nicely, and it's going to be a loss on the play. A host of Grizzlies coming in there. The leading tackler, Caden Anderson, or pardon me, Chasen is the leading tackler with 101, but Caden Anderson, number 9, leads the charge for the Grizzlies. Also in there was Jacoby Wildman, number 56. Chasen Anderson leads the team with 101 tackles. Hunter Ballum was 63. Jacoby Wildman has 60 tackles and 6.5 sacks. Anderson chasing from the back. Lepeamanu downfield, and a little bit of a, well, somebody was on the wrong page. The intended receiver, number 15, Gabe Rifflin, and it was thrown about 3 yards past him. Lepeamanu running for his life, as you see, and short of the one receiver and over the head of the other. So the incompletion will force another punt, or will it? 4th and 6, and they're in that funny little formation. He does punt it, gets a good kick away, returnable, taken at the 25 by Brady. And he is rocked. Big tackle by number 15, Gabe Rifflin. And the Grizzlies will have the ball 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 Grizzlies from their 35.
So the Grizzlies with their second possession of the ball game. Watch this hit. Brady makes one man miss, and then Rifflin lowers the boom right there. Nice open field tackle by Rifflin. Brady and Thompson to the far side of the field. Artist and Brady to this side. Nelson all day tucks it. That's what he's always a danger to do. He carries it for 5 yards.
2nd down and 5 for the Grizzlies.
See, as the defense downfield is good, DJ says, I'll just tuck it and run. Number 34, Ben Richard, in on the tackle, and this time that was a design run the whole way. And again, they react very good to it. Coming off the bottom of the stack, number 52, Christian Martinez, and it's only a gain of a yard. So Herriman reacting very well to that run. Nelson from the shotgun under pressure throws. Thompson catches it. Good for 8 and a 1st down.
8-yard line, good for Grizzlies 1st down.
Nelson had to get rid of the ball quickly as Herriman had great inside pressure. Well, Coach Larry Wilson spent 15 years at Highland High School as an assistant and a head coach, and the winner of this game, that's who they face, the Highland Rams. Artist in motion. DJ keeps it, breaks it up the middle, nearly breaks 2 tackles, and it's a gain of 13 yards and a Logan 1st down.
It's a Grizzlies 1st down.
Inside the 40 on the Herriman side of the field. The Grizzlies in hurry-up mode, not giving the Mustang defense a chance to catch their breath. This Herriman Mustang defense only gives up about 20 points a game. The Grizzly defense only gives up about 16. Nelson deep, has a man, Thompson, intercepted. He underthrew the ball, and at the 2-yard line, it is intercepted by number 23, Sartor.
Ball will be at the 3-yard line. 1st and 10, Mustang.
And Jake Thompson's frustration evident, but it wasn't his fault. DJ didn't get that rifle down there like he normally does. Don't know if it's because it's cold or what, but that ball lane ducked it, and Sartor able to step in front and make the interception. The only good news for the Grizzlies is the Mustangs are on their own 3. Lepeamanu goes up the inside. They keep it safe, and it's good for 3 yards. McPherson, the ball carrier. A host of Grizzlies on the tackle, including number 76, Sam Benyon.
2nd down and 7.
Bernard, shake and bake, comes to the outside, gets a good downfield block, and he picks up 14 yards on the carry before Ballum, number 24, is able to drop him.
Marking it at 21, first down for the Mustangs.
Only the second first down of the ball game for Herriman, and it's a big play to get them out of the shadow of their own end zone. And if Ballum doesn't make that tackle, Bernard has a lot more. Because of injuries and having to play 3 games in 10 days, the Mustangs are starting 4 freshmen in this game. Drage in motion. Lepeamano hands up right inside, and a big strong carry, good for 11 yards, and another Mustang first down.
First and 10 Mustangs.
So now Herriman starts to click on all 8 cylinders with that very highly rated rushing attack. And they gouge the Grizzlies for 25 yards in 2 plays. You can see why Bernard leads the state in rushing. First and 10 for the Mustangs. Lepeamano, dangerous pitch, comes back this side, and a steeplechase jump by Bernard just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jumps forward.
Maybe a yard. Chase Nelson makes him get up in the air. Pardon me, Johnny Luke, number 22. So they spot him for a yard. The Grizzlies defensively have Chasen Anderson, number 2, number 3, Jaden Connor, number 9, Caden Anderson, number 19, Chase Nelson, 22, Johnny Luke. Hunter Ballum wears number 24. Dallin Dahl, number 49. We'll get you the rest of them here after this play. The Grizzlies show blitz, and they bring everybody. Lepeamanu keeps it, runs into his own man. He had forever.
Knocked down at the 40-yard line. It'll be third down and 5.
And a Grizzly didn't knock him down. He had the sideline seam, and he was off to the races and tripped over his own man. The Grizzlies catch a break because they'd stacked the box, and there was nobody there. Look at this. He runs into his own player, Trevor Harwood, number 31, and there wasn't a red jersey near him. The Grizzlies again show blitz. Lepeamano facing a 3rd and 4. Pressured, lobs it out. And it was, you could tell it was a wide receiver screen is what they had, because the closest man to the ball, Zach Rich, number 1, was blocking instead of trying to get the catch. Looked like they were trying to swing it out to number 31, Harwood. And that's a same type of play that Logan runs with John Smith. 4th and 4 for Herriman. Do they go for it? Nope. Now a little bit of a pooch punt, high in the air, and then takes a Herriman bounce and goes out of bounds at about the 30, well, about the 21-yard line. So Herriman puts together a nice drive, has 3 great plays, and still forced to punt the ball away. And we've got 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And everybody talks about the offense of these two teams, but don't forget Herriman only allows 20.8 points a game, and the Grizzlies only allow 15.6. You could have a defensive battle on your hands. DJ Nelson, plenty of time. Beautiful one-handed catch by Jesse Brady. That was pretty. 8 yards.
Second down, 2 for the Grizzlies.
That was as nice as one-handed catch as you're likely to see it at any level. And the first quarter expires, and at the end of the first quarter of play, it's the Herriman Mustangs nothing, the Logan Grizzlies 7. We'll be back after these messages. back to Crimson Field. It's the Logan Grizzlies 7, Herriman 0 as we begin the second quarter of play. Last week, Herriman put up 30 points against Springville in the first half. The Grizzlies, on average about 30 a game in the first half themselves.
Nelson off the right side. Scoops up the number 37.
Nelson on the keeper will pick up the first down. He needed 2.
That'll be
He got 3.
good for you. Grizzly first down.
Designed run the whole way. And the Grizzlies continue to be very efficient with the football. Devin Rasmussen in on the tackle for the Grizzlies, or pardon me, for the Mustangs.
Dead ball.
And I couldn't
Illegal
see who was on the
procedure.
bottom.
On the offense. 5 yards. Still. First down.
First and 15.
We appreciate our officials' signal. And as you clearly heard, a legal procedure. It is the second penalty on the Grizzlies. Both of them have been illegal procedure calls. 2 penalties now for a total of 5 yards. First and 15 for DJ Nelson with 4 men, actually 5 men, as wide receivers. 4 on this side and a lone man on the other side. Herriman struggling to adjust, and then DJ keeps it and runs forward for 5 yards.
6 yards, and it'll be second down and 9.
So he gets back the penalty, and a nice open field tackle by the Mustangs. Couldn't catch the number. Perhaps we'll see it on the replay. DJ Nelson. That number 88, David Christensen, the leading tackler. Whoa! And another huge tackle by Herriman. David Christensen, the leading tackler on this team. That one, number 59, E.J. Bernard. 2 big physical hits. This is a big, strong defense for Herriman. Looking at their defensive statistics, Ben Richard has 1 sack, 1 interception, and 72 tackles. David Christensen, 66 tackles. 3rd and 10. So the 5-yard penalty could prove to be costly. DJ Nelson comes back this side, screen, John Smith, wide open, makes 2 men miss. Now you've got a flag on the play. John's going to run this to the end zone, but it's going to come back. It would have been a 62-yard pass completion for a touchdown, but it's going to come back. Hagan Anderson is going to get called for a block in the back right here at midfield. John Schmidt with an excellent run after the catch. That was a pretty play. Nelson fooled the linebackers. They weren't able to get back in time. Smith wide open in the field. He needs 1 downfield block, but sadly, it's in the back right there, as you saw. And then Smith runs for 62 yards for a touchdown, but an illegal block in the back.
It'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
So the penalty makes it 3rd and 11 as the penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul. Will the Grizzlies come right back to that same play? DJ taking his time. Good protection. Throws. One hops it to Thompson. Given that much time, that is a very rare incompletion for DJ Nelson. He had all day, and normally when you give him that much time, he picks you apart. So the Grizzlies, an interception, scored on their opening drive of the game. Intercepted at the 3-yard line, their second drive, and this third one looks like it's going to be punted away. A high snap, does a good job getting it down and away. And taken on the run at the 23-yard line, and a nice return for Herriman.
Gets back to the 30.
because the way that ball had been kicked, it was going to bounce for a long way on the Grizzlies side of the ball. So a heady heads-up play by the Herriman deep man.